If you're watching this video, you want to figure out how to prepare better for the hurricane season if you're a property manager, community association manager, or building owner. So watch this video to the end and I'm going to share the best 5 tips on how to prepare. Hey guys, my name is Zane Rodriguez, and if you live in the state of Florida like I do, you know that hurricanes are just as regular as the sun coming up in the morning, right? So each year, usually around September, August, June, there is at least one hurricane. Last year we experienced Helene as well as Milton. I actually drove up to Perry, Florida last year and was in the midst of it, and it was crazy seeing all the damage. I know what these systems can do, and as a roofer, obviously, roofing damage is one of the main things that we see cost people after these events. So I want to make this video to help prepare you and to give you 5 tips to help bounce back and prepare for the hurricane season. So let's get right into it. Number 1, you're going to want to schedule a professional roof inspection. Why does this matter? So, small issues like flashing, small punctures, or weak seams can turn into major leaks or even blow-offs in these hurricane winds, right? And a pro tip here is with the contractor that you hire to do a free inspection for you, or it should be free, they should be giving you a documented report with imagery, descriptions, and pricing for anything that they see going on, any preventative maintenance as well as any emergency repairs that you're going to want to do before things get too crazy. The second thing you're going to want to do, again, this is something you're going to want to hire a contractor for, just because the liability of you doing it on your own and all that kind of stuff, it's not very safe, is to secure and reinforce vulnerable areas. So making sure that in that inspection they're able to identify any debris, loose roofing panels if it's metal, any kind of fasteners that have gotten loose. These are all things that you're going to want to make sure are good to go, whether these are HVAC stands, making sure that those are fully fastened to the roof. And whatever you do to secure or fasten those things, you will want to make sure that they are using hurricane rated materials to help do those repairs, ultimately help you last you through the crazy hurricane season. And once all that is over, then you can look into doing more of the long-term repairs. So number 3, you're going to want to clear your gutters and drains of any debris. So why is this important? Because if there is a lot of backup and backage and clogging within your gutters and downspouts, those things are going to build up water, especially if you have a flat roof and there's a lot of debris around those roof drains and water is not able to drain. That's going to create a lot of weight on your roof from that water building up, which can lead to collapse of the roofing system. It can also lead to significant leaks if there's already any kinds of punctures or split seams in those areas. Again, this is something you're going to want to hire a contractor for, just because you're probably dealing with bigger properties. So whether it's a retail center or a condo association, these are things that you will want professionals to be able to do for you. Number 4, what you're going to want to do is review your roof warranty and insurance coverage. Right, you don't want to find out after a storm that you're not covered for certain damages or certain repairs, right? So these are things you're going to want to make sure you look through your policy thoroughly. Call your provider, let them or ask them ahead of time, just so that you know what it is that you're dealing with. That can get you a better idea of how to go about preparing regarding certain aspects of your roofing system. You'll also want to check with the manufacturers who did the materials for your roofing system. So what are the warranties? I know that, and let me just put this as a side note in here, warranties for any kind of material are usually only made to protect the manufacturer. They're not necessarily made to protect the owner, whoever it is, the actual client that's using the products, just because they want to make sure their butt is covered. They're going to say, hey, we can cover you guys up to 20 years, but if there's a hurricane, sorry, all this stuff is voided, right? So you want to make sure specifically what you're looking at, because at that point, if you don't have the warranty, well then if there's hurricane damage, that's when you can go to your insurance provider and say, hey, I know you guys said that you covered this hurricane damage within our insurance policy. What can we do with this? You might want a public adjuster to come out and take a look at things. You may want to hire a insurance dispute attorney. Those are things that just happen during hurricane season, and you'll want to plan ahead and see where your warranties and insurance policies kind of all fall into play. Another thing that's going to help you with this one big time is when that roofer comes out to do an inspection on your property, having all of those images to say, hey, this is what it looked like before the hurricane, and this is what it looked like after. This is 100% hurricane damage, so that there's not going to be any kind of elongated dispute or drawn out claim process. It's just going to make things a lot easier. Number 5 is you're just going to want to have a hurricane response ready plan. So essentially, the way to go about this is speaking with one of your local contractors and saying, hey, I know that this is at the time of year when hurricanes kind of come in and they get crazy. What can we do to plan ahead? What kind of proactive maintenance can we do? What kind of inspections? Just go directly to your roofing contractors that are local around you and essentially ask them what's the best thing to do so that we can better be prepared for if something really bad does happen at this property. I know that with my company, we have on standby clients, so whether they have a maintenance agreement already with us or something of that nature, we already have them on speed dial so that if they call us, we're out there within 12 hours and we're able to help them and give them the assistance that they need. But we're only able to do that when our clients reach out to us in advance and say, hey, we have this issue. Can you help us? Can we plan out to make sure that we're able to take care of these things in advance? And another pro tip here to consider is having a maintenance agreement with a roofing contractor is going to give you that privilege of being a prioritized client above maybe somebody who just gave a call and they have an issue, right? So roofers are very, 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 very busy around the hurricane season. So that's something that you'll kind of want to skip the line essentially and say, hey, I'll just go ahead and sign for a 1 month or 1 year service contract so that if something does happen at my property, you're able to come out here and just get things done. So to go over the top 5 list again of how to prepare for hurricane season, number 1 is you'll want to schedule a roof inspection. Number 2 is you'll want to secure and reinforce vulnerable areas. Number 3, you'll want to clean your roof and gutters and downspouts of all debris. Number 4, you want to review your insurance and warranty coverage. And number 5, have a response plan ready with your local roofing contractor. If you're in the state of Florida and you want to get started with this process, reach out to me with this email, or you can send me a DM on LinkedIn. I would love to set up an inspection with you, kind of get this process going so that we can get your property taken care of, make sure that you have less stress on your shoulders as we go into this hurricane season, because I know that things can get difficult for roofers and really busy for roofers, and just the same for any of you out there that might be a property manager, CAM, or a building owner. So we are here for you. Please let me know if you have any issues. I would love to help you guys. Again, my name is Zane Rodriguez. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.